Hello and welcome in our YouTube channel Metallurgical Facts. Subscribe our channel and press bell icon to get notifications for upcoming videos. You can also follow us on our Facebook and on Instagram page for daily quizzes and practice. In case of any query, write us on metallurgicalfacts@gmail.com. So before starting the extraction part of the non-ferrous metals, we need to understand the basic properties and all the basic things about those metals. So in element introduction, we are trying to introduce all commonly used metals, and the main objective of this video is to introduce the commonly used metal, that is zinc. We already introduced iron, copper and aluminium, also lead in our previous videos. If you did not watch those videos till now, go through our playlist and playlist element introduction and watch those videos. Those videos will help us whenever we will do the extraction part. So we will start from some amazing historical facts of zinc. Zinc has been known from ancient time as an alloy with copper because efficient methods of condensing the vapor to liquid zinc metal were not discovered until 14th century, and the zinc was well used before that time as an alloy constituent. In ancient time, brass was produced by heating the copper and zinc oxide and carbon together in Romance period. Evidences suggest that zinc was produced in India in 13th or 14th century by the use of ZnCO3 and oil. The metallurgists of China had achieved large-scale production of zinc by 16th century. In ancient time, uh, an idol containing 87.5% of zinc found in Eastern Europe is the oldest known zinc object. In 1836, hot dip galvanizing was introduced in the France, which is the oldest anti-corrosion process. So these are the historical facts of zinc. Is an expensive heavy metal most often used as alloying elements for materials requiring corrosion protection. Zinc is little more abundant than copper in Earth's crust, and zinc is also known as false silver. Zinc is also an essential trace element in the human body. These are some basic characteristics of zinc. Zinc is non-ferrous metallic element. Zn is used as symbol to represent zinc. Atomic number of zinc is 30 and the atomic mass of zinc is 65.38 AMU, having a specific gravity 7.13. The crystal structure of zinc is SCP at room temperature, and the melting temperature of zinc is 419 degrees centigrade and boiling point of zinc is 907 degrees centigrade. If we will talk about the properties of zinc, then we find that relatively high corrosion resistance of zinc makes it useful as protective coating. Pure zinc has low toughness and is generally brittle in nature, but zinc alloys generally have high impact strength compared to the other die casting alloys. Zinc have the strong electrochemical properties and it serves well in alkaline batteries and during galvanizing process. Zinc has low tensile strength, which is nearly half of the strength of mild steel. This is the reason behind not using zinc in load bearing applications. After understanding the basic properties and characteristics of zinc, now we will move to the ore minerals of zinc from which zinc is extracted. So zinc is natural component of the earth crust and an inherent part of our environment. Zinc is present in rock, soil, plants, and in animals and humans. Zinc is also found. Zinc ore deposits are widely spread throughout the world, and zinc is normally associated with lead and other metals, including copper, gold, and silver. The most commonly found zinc mineral is sphalerite. This is also known as zinc blende or zinc sulfide. This is sulfide ore of zinc, and chemical formula is ZnS. The other type of zinc ore is oxide type, which is less commonly used for the extraction part. These are zincite, that is ZnO, and franklinite. This is the complex of iron and manganese. The carbonate ore of zinc is smithsonite, that is ZnCO3, and the other silicates ore with ores of zinc is are zinc silicate, willemite, and calamine. After understanding the mineralogical characteristics, we will see the production route of zinc. So zinc can be produced by both the pyrometallurgical route and hydrometallurgical route. In this slide, we will try to understand the pyrometallurgical route of zinc making, and in next slide, we will try to understand the hydrometallurgical route for the zinc production. So for the production of zinc through pyrometallurgy route, we need zinc ore. The very first step is grinding and crushing of zinc ore, which is known as comminution process. After this, the lead and copper is separated by doing the concentration process, which is flotation process. After this, the concentrate is subjected to the roasting because the oxidation of zinc concentrate is necessary for the subsequent reduction and the recovery of zinc metal. The oxidation is carried out by the roasting, either a partial roasting followed by sintering, or in one step we can do by dead roasting. For roasting, we use suspension roaster or fluidized bed roaster, which is a very modern technique for roasting. And for sintering, we use Dewey Lloyd machine. This roasting and sintering combines the process, and this provides a feed for the retort distillation. And also this process eliminates residue sulfur and lead and cadmium. After this retort distillation is done, in this we can use horizontal retort distillation or vertical retort distillation. The zinc vapors are condensed in metal at 450 degrees centigrade, and we get pure zinc, that is in liquid form. The other methods in pyrometallurgy for the zinc extraction is electrothermic zinc smelting and blast furnace smelting. Blast furnace smelting is also known as imperial smelting, and Stirling process is also used for the zinc extraction. We will discuss these all processes in details in our upcoming videos of extraction of non-ferrous metals. For now, we will move to the hydrometallurgy route. The zinc can also be produced by using the hydrometallurgy route. So for the production of zinc from hydrometallurgy route, we need zinc ore. The first step applied in hydrometallurgy route is preparation of ore. In this route, the roasting and the calcination is done, and zinc concentrate is subjected to the leaching. Leaching is done by using H2SO4 as leaching reagent, and this leaching is basically pressure leaching. The end product of leaching is ZnSO4 solution, which is subjected to the cementation process for the purification, and the zinc is produced by using the cementation process. After the cementation, the filtration is done, followed by the electrolysis process for the high purity zinc, which is 99.5% pure zinc. So we can produce 99.5% zinc through hydrometallurgical route. Now we will see some basic applications of zinc. The 1/3 of all metallic zinc produced today is used as a process known as galvanization process. So this is for the purpose of coating in steels. Zinc is also used as sacrificial anodes in cathodic protection. The metallic zinc is used to make dry cell batteries, and the zinc is also used in roof cladding. High purity zinc, that is 99.99% zinc, is used for manufacturing die casting parts, wire foil and anodes. Also, zinc is used in automotive industries for coating of few parts. Zinc oxide is used for high grade pigments, and in pharmaceutical industries zinc is also used. Zinc oxide is extensively used in manufacture of oil and other type of paints. Thank you guys for your attention. Hoping you guys have learned something new in our video. To get notification of upcoming video, subscribe our channel and press bell icon. Thank you.